You are in the prison library, Huntsville State Penitentiary, Texas. Maximum security wing. You have been here a long time. You know every brick in this building. You know the smell of the cafeteria on Tuesdays. You know which guards will look at you like a person and which ones will not. You know how the light comes through the high narrow windows in the afternoon and lands on the long wooden table where you are sitting right now, flipping through a stack of magazines. The prison runs an education program. Old donated magazines, Reader's Digest, National Geographic, Life. You have read most of them. There is nothing else to do. You pick up a Life from a few years back, 1952. You start flipping. Ads for cars, ads for cigarettes, a story about Korea. Then you turn the page and there is a man on it. You stop. You know that man. You look up. He is walking past you right now on the other side of the library in a guard's uniform. The keys on his belt are jangling. He is on his way to count. He is the assistant warden. His name here is Ben W. Jones. He has been at Huntsville for 6 months. He runs your wing, the maximum security wing. He is good at it. The warden trusts him. The other guards listen to him. He has implemented reforms. You have, frankly, never had a better one. The man in the magazine is named Ferdinand Demara. The article is 6 pages long. It talks about a fake monk, a fake lawyer, a fake college instructor. It talks about a man who walked onto a Canadian destroyer during the Korean War, claimed to be a Navy surgeon, and performed actual chest surgery on actual wounded soldiers after speed reading a textbook in his cabin. 16 patients. All of them lived. Canada deported him. He sold his story to Life. They put him on the cover. Then he disappeared. You look at the photograph. Heavy-set man, round face, dark hair combed back, smug, closed-mouth smile. You look at the assistant warden across the library. Heavy-set man, round face, dark hair combed back, smug, closed-mouth smile. It is the same man. Now, stop for a second and think about what is happening here. The man in charge of the most dangerous inmates in the state of Texas, the men who have been convicted of the worst things humans do to each other, is a high school dropout from Massachusetts with no training in corrections, no training in law enforcement, no training in anything. Nobody checked his resume. Nobody made a phone call. Nobody Googled him, because it is 1955 and Google will not exist for 43 more years. But they did not even open a magazine he himself sold a story to. You sit there with the issue open on your lap, and you have a decision to make. The man running your wing is a fraud. Technically, on paper. But also, he is the reason the cafeteria stopped serving the worst food. He is the reason your block stopped getting harassed by the night shift. He is the reason 2 guards who were known for being cruel were quietly transferred out. In 6 months, Ben W. Jones has done more for this prison than the last 3 administrators combined. He is also lying about who he is. You think about it for a while. Then you take the magazine to the warden. The warden looks at the cover, looks at the photograph inside, looks at the cover again, says nothing. He calls in Ben W. Jones, shows him the magazine, asks him directly. Demara denies it. This is the part the article had warned you about. The article had a quote. The man's own rules for getting away with anything. Rule 1. The burden of proof is on the accuser. Rule 2. When in danger, attack. He sits across from the warden and he denies it completely. He points to his record. 6 months. Best wing in the institution. Inmate complaints down. Staff satisfaction up. He challenges them to find a single piece of evidence that he has done anything wrong. It almost works. It almost works because by every measurable metric of his actual job, he is one of the best assistant wardens this prison has ever had. But the photograph is the photograph. There is no answer to a photograph. That night, Ben W. Jones walks out of Huntsville and does not come back. They catch him 2 years later in a town called North Haven, Maine. He serves 6 months, as an inmate this time, a career transition of sorts. After that, he goes on television. He does a game show. He makes a cameo in a horror film. Hollywood eventually makes a movie about him. Tony Curtis plays him. Tony Curtis is very handsome, which is not relevant to anything except that Demara, by every account, was not. He watches the movie. He likes it. You, meanwhile, finish your sentence. You get out. You spend the rest of your life telling people about the time the man who ran your prison was a fraud who you exposed using a magazine in the library, and for the rest of your life, nobody really believes you. You cannot blame them. You read it twice yourself before you were sure. Some part of you still wonders if you should have just put the magazine back.